I'm sorry, YouTubers. You must be as let down as I was. You know, that's one of the highest ones I've done recently. Just so disappointing. I didn't even take a photo. That's how outraged I was. Didn't even take a photo. I've just headed straight down. I'm going to my next one. We're going up, up, up. Boom. There it is. Going to be a steep start to our walk today. We're in the Brecon Beacons. But right now, the only difference between the Brecon Beacons and Radnor Forest is the path I'm on. I'll show you. Look at this. Stunning little path. But the view's the same. Low clouds come in, nothing here. And yeah, can't see anything. Oh my god, there it is. Surrounded by a puddle of water. Can't touch it yet. I only got my boots on. This is as bad as last week's video. I had to jump across the river. Ah, he's done it! Steep climb, very steep climb. But here we are. Don't know if people might recognise it. Hey Bluff, 677, 677 metres up. It's probably one of the coolest trigs I've been to. Look at this. Welsh dragon on it and everything. Oh, it's stunning. Can't see anything. Same as every other trig I've done, but it's awesome. Smashed it. On to the next one. That was large. And the sun keeps coming in and out. It's brilliant. The cloud clears for a little bit and you get a bit of a sunny spell. Then it clouds back up again. But it's made up my mind. You're driving here, I was looking at the map and I was thinking, there's a number of different hills around here, or mountains I should say actually. We're quite high up, 677. I think that's the highest one I've done so far. So yeah, we're getting up to the beasts. So the other one I'm doing is classed as a Hewitt. It's 703 metres up. But there's no trig point there, and there's barely a cairn. I've seen photos and videos, so I knew that it wasn't going to be anything really sort of special when I get to it. Because a lot of people actually walk past it and don't realise where it is. Because it's just a couple of pile of stones next to the path. So I thought, even on the most stunning day, it's just going to be a path with some stones. Oh look, the sun is coming out. Let me show you guys. I've been sort of cautiously looking for the small pile of stones to let me know that I've hit 703 metres and I'm on the peak of the Black Mountains. But just got up the hill and it's opened up now. I can actually see a bit more. Tilt the camera for you. sun's out, and then show you the path. Again, I'm on a lush path, look at this. And then there's a tiny little peak over there. Over there, I can just see it. I think that's the peak. So, see how we get on. See this? Look at that. There it is. The peak. Look at the view. Stunning. Well, I'm going to grab a seat over there, have a quick snack. Not quite lunchtime yet, so I can't have my sandwiches. So, yeah, kind of sad now. I think I just lied to you all. As I sat there having my brunch bar and a banana, I sort of looked back on the path that I came, and the hill does look a little bit steeper. I think I have come down a bit too much. I saw, and I looked at the map as well. I battled with the map in the wind. I see on the map there's a thing called pile of stones, and I think that's got to be it. I know I've walked over it. I've done the peak of the Black Mountains, but I just don't know where that peak was. I think the best you're going to get is my pile of stones. Okay, I think I found it a couple of times. There's a number of different stones on the path that are all sort of clumped together, but I didn't know exactly which one it was, so I couldn't film all of them. I'd be there all day just filming different sections, hoping that one of them was right. But on the way back now to Hay Bluff, I've passed quite a few walkers now. It's 10 o'clock. Walking hour has begun. So come down the other side now. Just zoom you in. That's the car park where I was going to park my car for the second walk, which it doesn't look as busy as the first car park, which is good. It means I think the second part of this walk isn't as busy. We're going up there. But yeah, the reason I was going to get the car, I was going to park there, so on the way back down then I could just jump in the car. But because of the car park, I thought it was going to be too busy. Future days, you have to walk back down that hill and then all the way along the road down to the car park, which is just round the hill there. You can just see it. There's a white car, there it is, all over there. So yes, that's future days' problem now. Just hope he's bought enough sandwiches and food. It's going to be a long way back to the car. But over the top from Hay Bluff is really nice, and it's not too steep on the way down, which is good. Before we go take on the beast. So Hay Bluff was 677 meters, and if anyone knows the area and he's guessed it, that there is Twmpa. Twmpa, probably more better known as Lord Hereford's knob. I think that's 690, which is good. And there it is. Give me a lot of dirt to do. How disappointing is that? I bet he heard that all the time. Oi, oi. Yeah. Quite disappointing, that. I didn't know in advance though that it wasn't going to be good. I thought the cairn would be better than that, especially the ones I've seen, the ones in the valley. Where's the effort? All the mountain Lord Herefords knob, but you can't even be asked to put anything on top of it. What are you getting that like? I'm sorry, YouTubers. You must be as let down as I was. You know, that's one of the highest ones I've done recently. Just so disappointing. I try not to research. I try not to research too much into the walks that I'm doing. I do general research, you know, for the paths, where could I park the car, you know, on the OS map and everything. But I try not to look at too many photos and stuff, because then when I see it, then you get my genuine reaction of what it's like when you get to the top. So yeah, so I knew there wasn't a trig point, but I did think there was a cairn at the top. And then I thought, you know, after seeing some of the cairns we've seen so far, if you followed me on my journey, you know, some of them are pretty spectacular. That's not spectacular at all. So, yeah, I've carried on. I didn't even take a photo. That's how outraged I was. Didn't even take a photo. I've just headed straight down. I'm going to my next one. The sun is actually quite warm now. Just then the wind stopped, it's just hitting my face. I might get a bit of tan. A bit of tan in March. And there it is. Rhos Dirion, or Dirion. Looks stunning. So yeah, it's lush. Another stunning trig, another one with a Welsh dragon on. 713 meters up, I think. The highest one I've done so far, the highest trig on my YouTube channel. It's stunning, stunning. Alright, back to my spot. My sandwiches, again wrapped in beeswax. So good. Just get back, wash them, let them dry, and then just use them again. Yeah, so I sat here before and I saw so many people walking up the mountain just from the side, all going to the trig point, all going to where I was going. And I thought, by the time I've had my sandwiches, they'll be at the top, and they'll all meet at the very top. And I thought, nah, I'm gonna crack on, get there first, take my photos, and then I'll come back now to my spot and have my sandwiches. So I can show you now, I've got time. That's the view that I've got while I'm sitting eating my sandwiches. How lush is that? It just looks amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna sit here now, soak in the sun, have my sandwiches, and then head back. on the way back down now. I did go back up to Twmpa. I think I did judge it a little bit harshly. After on closer inspection, I realised that there probably was a cairn there, and I could see certain parts that look like they've just been trampled. More like by, I'd probably say by the storms actually. By all the storms we've had, probably just got blown over. I'm like almost back at the Twmpa car park. I realised I've got to walk all the way along that road to get back to my car. That's going to take a while. And he's back in the car. I couldn't even do my video about to give my spot up. It was already a queue. I got back in the car, I was just taking my shoes off, and then cars were pulling up and they were indicating. So I've had to give up my spot. I've had to drive down the road, and I quickly found a lay-by just to talk to you guys. But yeah, that car park going back was rammed. I counted and at least 30 cars, and there was 4 more on the road, like ready to get spots. So yeah, but a stunning walk, stunning. I've done 4 peaks in one day. 2 of them Hewitts, and both the Hewitts didn't have a trig point on. The one barely had its cairn left, and the other one just had a couple of stones. So yeah, both Hewitts on the list didn't have anything. Bluff and Rhos Dirion, or Dirion, I think it is. Both had amazing trig points. White with the red dragon on it was just awesome. Proper Welsh trigs. But yeah, they were amazing. Both trig points really cool, which is good. Yeah, couldn't have done the whole walk without seeing a single trig. But no, yeah, really good walk. I think I started about 7:30, and then I was literally, there's only 2 of us in the car park then, and one of them was a camper van, so I imagine he stayed overnight. And then got to the top, and I walked then to the Black Mountain and come back. And then by the time I got back then to Bluff, it was about 10 o'clock. And there was about 10 cars in the car park then. So it's obviously a very popular walk. And then I walked all the way along then to Twmpa, and then up to Rhos Dirion, and then back. And now, yeah, it's 3 o'clock, and the car park was absolutely packed with 4 cars coming in, and everyone all parking up on the side of the road and everything. So yeah, if you want to do the walk, I would advise you get there early, and then you could just, yeah, do it in your leisurely time then. But no, it was lush, really good. Yeah, and I'm in the Brecon Beacons now. It's the biggest difference I can say between the walks I've just done and the one I just did, or the big one I just did today, was I was on a path the whole time. I got the map out I only got the map out just to see if I could see exactly where Black Mountain point was, just to see how far I'd gone down. It's the only time I got the map out. But besides that, you did not need a map there. It's always good to have just in case, but you didn't need it. But yeah, I'll see you next time.